Friday morning, I decided to play Destiny for the first time in nearly 5 months. And it only took me one session to realize that the reasons I had quit playing are still applicable, even to this day, and that trying to return and derive some sort of enjoyment from this
Alpha
mess
Team.
of a game, that was a mistake. It all started out
Stick
relatively
together,
well.
team.
I was playing some Crucible with my friends, and I was trying out something I hadn't used in a while, solar grenades on a Sunbreaker with my old Mida
Wow.
tool. It's actually a new Mida tool. I spent my
Gains the lead.
marks that are left over from December when I last played on a new Mida tool. I managed to clutch up and seal a win for us in the Iron Banner playlist. Seemed like everything was going well. You had dum-dums that would sit in solar flares like that guy, because he's probably never seen a solar flare in Crucible in his life,
Good work.
because, who uses anything that's not Firebolt? But then, tried to do some weekly strikes, and came across this jackass. Normally AFKers and strikes don't really bother me because I was always competent enough to just complete the strike without their assistance. This guy took it to a whole nother level. He actively followed us to each area and then AFK'd by standing there and dancing. So instead of completing the strike, I decided to start browsing Bungie.net and sort of familiarize myself with all the changes that had occurred since I last played this train wreck. And I came across a community spotlight where they interviewed Imtashed, the YouTuber. I asked him, is there anything you would like to add or change about Destiny? And he said, yes, please bring us custom games and ranked lobbies. That's fine. I agree with him 100%. If Destiny wants to even think about being relevant again, they need to add those features, and Bungie has given no indication they plan to do so. But it was the second part of his reply that set me off, and he said, if blah blah, if these custom games and ranked lobbies could be implemented, Destiny esports may finally become a reality. Cue the laugh track. I'm sorry, but esports is a term used to describe games that have been built from the ground up to be competitive. Games like StarCraft or Dota or League of Legends or Counter-Strike. Destiny is a game that is designed from the ground up to make bad players feel good about themselves while making good players angry. If you want your game to be an esport or to even be thought of as competitive, you can't have features and issues like this. I'm trying to shoot the exploding crate behind this guy, and I can't because the aim assist keeps dragging my reticle away from what I'm aiming at. I can't hit an inanimate object 20 feet in front of me because the game keeps trying to lock me onto the other player's hitbox. Right here, Core lunges at me, gets the little ting noise that signifies he's meleeed me, but I don't die and I kill him. And then Cammy just casually swings his knife underneath the guy's feet, and his melee connects just fine. And to top it all off, this comes straight from Bungie themselves, the developers. This is about the last word. For the players who have mastered hipfire precision shooting, this weapon can cause 2-hit precision kills, which is a very fast kill time on a full auto weapon. Not only is that an extremely poorly written sentence, but basically what they're saying is, we don't like the fact that players who have taken the time to learn how to use the tool we have provided for them, we don't like that they can destroy lesser players so easily. I know it doesn't explicitly say that, but any intelligent PvP player can read between the lines there and realize that they didn't like that bad players were at a disadvantage. This is exactly the kind of flawed logic that fits so well with casual gamers' perspectives on how things should be in games today.